but you're choosing living in a life with regrets and with a what-if situation. I'm going to talk about Hellen Keller, that shows that nothing is impossible. She always had a way that led her to do everything that she ever imagined. She hadn't sufficient because she has a lot of disabilities, but she succeeded. Because I believe if you had sufficient, you should have success and be happy in your life. My purpose with this speech is to tell you about Hellen Keller, how she can overcome her fears, how she achieved all her dreams and goals, and how she lived in a life with a lot of possibilities. Hellen Keller, despite the disabilities, she overcame her fears and achieved everything she ever imagined. She was born as a normal child, but when she was 19 months old, she has scarlet fever, which is a congestion in the stomach and the brain, leave her left blind, deaf, and mute, which was very difficult to be. And this was obviously there were obstacles in her life, but she achieved them. When she was very young, she tried to communicate, but obviously he failed their attempts. And when she gets very frustrated, she gets very violent with her family and with herself, which was affecting obviously everyone around her. This teaches us that we have to learn from our mistakes. That the mistakes are there for us to learn from them and to not give up. Then, when she was like 6 years old, the Perkins Institute of Blind hired Annie Sullivan, which was a tutor for Hellen Keller. Annie Sullivan was there to teach her to communicate with others. This was a difficult task because Hellen Keller want to refuse her to learn the language. But there was an incident when Hellen put her hand in a water spigot, like under the water spigot, and she has a reveal that everything in existence has a name. Then everything was very fluent. Annie Sullivan taught her to handwriting, read Braille, and also she became very fluent in French and Germany. And she graduated from Radcliffe University with honors, which made her like a strong woman, and she overcame that everything is possible. Although she was fresh graduate, she writes a book, which is the story of my life. She also read a lot of books and volumes that inspire people that has her same problem, to motivate them that everything is possible. She also gives lectures in Japan, Australia, and she also, during the World War II, helped the blind, like the soldiers that get blind, so they help them to communicate with others. She taught them handwriting, braille reading, and to type. And also, she was a very fluent American hero because she overcame everything and also had like this inspirational life that teaches that everything can happen even though the obstacles. And in conclusion, Hellen Keller was a very inspirational character, which teaches that if you want to do something, you can do it, even though you don't have the sufficient, like the disabilities that she has.